Hello, and a very... Oh, hello. Oh, what was that I said? I literally started and you cut me off. I'm here for another 2 hours and I am staying. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hello, and a very good afternoon, good morning. Thank you for joining us on Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby, and boy oh boy, what a brilliant day we are having here. We're having a lot of fun. Loads of me faves are in the building as well, and I'm really, really looking forward to this show. This is Creative Cravings. If you're with us a lot here on Crafters TV, you'll know all about this show. It's all about giving you loads of great hints, tips, and demos on some amazing ranges that we have here at Crafters TV, and also now we like to branch out and see what other people are up to as well. And I am so delighted for many reasons. 2 reasons. Firstly, I've got a wonderful guest, one of my absolute faves, who I'll introduce you to in just a second. I was just saying to her, I'm so pleased that I'm working with her this afternoon because I love her to bits. And I'm also hugely, hugely, hugely excited that I've got this show because we are going to be bringing to you an amazing range of products from the Dreamees. The Dreamees are a brilliant brand here, crafty brand here in the UK, which quite a few of you may know about if you've watched other crafty channels here in the UK, but for those of you perhaps maybe in the States who don't know all about them, you soon will by the end of this show. The brilliant Hayley and Carol, I know they're going to be watching, and they're already chatting away on Facebook. By the way, I think Carol is on Facebook currently chatting, so do welcome her. Do get involved and say hello to her. I'm going to throw it all to you. Ask her any questions you want about Dreamees, and I'm sure she'll be delighted to answer those for you. But they're a brilliant pair. And I tell you what, they bring us some brilliant products. And these are just a snapshot of what you are going to be able to make if you take advantage of the deals we've got coming up over the course of this show. I'll go through it all fully with you in just a few moments' time, but let me introduce you to my guest who, what I know, is as delighted as I am to be here, but he's hugely delighted that she got the chance to play with all of these goodies from the Dreamees. It's Debbie Robinson.
Yay, and you know what, Ben? I am totally honoured, and I feel very privileged that I've been allowed to play with all these gorgeous products because I've had an absolute field day. I've barely slept for the last few nights, only by choice though, because I just didn't want to stop playing. We've got some amazing products on the show, something a little bit different, but some great things that you're going to be able to create. Do you want to see a few of the things that I've got lined up?
Yes.
If you didn't see my little sneaky peek this morning when I was up, it was very dark, windy, outside down in North Yorkshire. I don't live in North Yorkshire, in South Yorkshire. But honestly, I just thought I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek of what you can make. So you've got some gorgeous embellishments here. We've got the most amazing papers as well. We've got lots of gorgeous flowers and stamps, some beautiful things. These are just some of the things that I'm going to be creating this afternoon. But honestly, you're going to love some of the things that you're going to be able to create with some of these products. And I genuinely mean that, Ben. I have had the time of my life playing. Look, let me just give you little nods to me little. I gave him a little purple. I had to give him a little purple touch. Let's get in close. Look how gorgeous he is. Now, he is the biggest one in the family of this collection. But let me tell you, you're going to have so much fun creating, getting your inks out, getting your paints out, still die cutting, still stamping, but we've got lots and lots of things, and I am itching for these next 2 hours. I know it's going to fly by. So I'm just going to give a big shout out to Carol and Hayley if you are watching. Hello, thank you very much for letting me play with these. I'm so excited. And to all the Dreamy catchers as well that are watching too, that have probably tuned in for the first time as well. So a big, huge, warm purple hug from us to you.
Do you know what I'm loving? I obviously get all the messages and see what you guys are chatting about on my tablet here. So lots of hellos. Eleanor from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Monica says, hey, Ben and Debbie. Wanda says, good morning from Las Vegas. Rose says, hi, all Dreamees. Sue says, hi, Carol. Lovely to see all the Dreamees on Crafters TV. So yeah, it's brilliant that we've got our Crafters TV fans and then all of the Dreamy catchers as well. So fans of the Dreamees are the Dreamy catchers. So you guys can all chat with each other. All of the Dreamees fans can tell all of our Crafters TV fans all about the Dreamees, all about the products. And stay tuned, honestly, because you are going to absolutely love what we've got coming up. We've got some amazing stamps and dies and papers coming up. But one thing that you will, get on the website and actually have a look, because you'll get there quicker than I can, because we've got so much to get through. One of the things that the Dreamees excel with, Mdf Kits, right? And again, Debbie will tell you, because she was a little bit kind of like, I haven't sort of worked a lot with MDF before, but the kits that they give you are so self-explanatory and so easy to put together that you can then get doing all the fun stuff and decorating all of the kits. This Christmas characters layering artboards collection is brilliant. It's a full collection, and it will make you 21 characters. So as a bit of an idea for you here, you've got the ability to make small, medium, and large. Show me reindeers here. All right. So you've got the little baby reindeer. All right. You've got the medium reindeer. So that's 9.8 inches. That one was 7 inches, and then your big daddy one here, 13 inches. All right. So you've got the small, medium, and large in each of the characters that you've got within the collection, and there are 7 characters. So let me introduce you to the characters that you've got, as well as the reindeers. So you've also got, by the way, we had a lot of fun yesterday, and Laura, who is back in the director's chair today, is very keen on you naming all of these, like we did yesterday with the Woodland Friends. So Carol, by the way, if you have already named the characters, do let us know. But if you have, we're going to rename them anyway. No, we won't. Let us know if you have named them, and if you haven't, we'll give the names for you. So you're also going to get a small, medium, and large penguin. All right, he's so cute, or she. You've also got, think very carefully here, your small, medium, and large snowman. I mean, come on, just how brilliant is that? I was saying to producer Johnny earlier on, no word of a lie, you can see items like this, and normally you see them in like your garden centres, don't you? And things like this will sell for like 10, 15, 20 quid easily. You've got the ability to be able to make 21 characters for £79.99. Now also, you've got, hang on, you've got Mr. Gnome. This is why we need names for him.
He's the Nordic Gnome.
Pardon?
The Nordic
Oh, the
Gnome. Did you wonder what I was saying then?
I just wondered what you said for a second.
He's been absolutely the most popular one that they've, when they launched these, and I think it was about last year, if I'm right in thinking, and he's been the fastest selling kits, the Nordic, teeth back in, Ben.
Yes,
the Nordic Gnomes,
Nordic
and
Gnomes.
You can see why. Just look at those gorgeous samples; they're amazing.
Yeah, so you've got the man gnome and the lady gnome, and again in the small, medium, and large. And then, I mean, again, these are just so much fun. Just pop you back up there. I can't remember if I'm putting these back in the right order, but they'll do. And then also, the one I haven't got is you will get a gingerbread man and a gingerbread woman, but I can show you the gingerbread lady here again, and just how super brilliant is that? Honestly, these are so easy to put together, and you are going to have the time of your life decorating these. It works out £3.80 per figure, okay? And as I said, the large one, I mean, £10, £15 easily you would pay for something like this if you went along to one of those sort of boutique shops. Or as I say, you see a lot of items like this, nowhere near as nice as this, but in your garden centres. So you've got to think of the value for money with this as well. And the amount of fun you will have working with these as well is completely off the chart. Already, loads of you are saying, these are amazing. Rose says, these are so cute. Maria says, never heard of the Dreamees, but they look amazing. And Carol's saying, this looks fun. Very different from what I see on CC. And that's what this is all about. Something a little bit different, something a little bit out of the box, and something a little bit fun. And let me just tell you, already 10% of the stock has gone. So if you're liking what you see with this main collection, then get in quickly, because again, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, how do I have to get like a saw out or something and cut them all out? No, it's really simple, comes to you in a really easy to put together kit, and away you go very quickly. We're going to look at these with Debbie in just a second, but let's show you what else we have got coming up on the show, because there is plenty to bring to you. Now, we've got the small Christmas characters. So what you're going to get with these is the ability to put all 7 of the characters together, but in the smaller size. All right, so the 6 inches tall characters. So you get 1 reindeer, 1 each of the gingerbread man and woman. You get the penguin, you get Mr. and Mrs. Gnome. Again, we need names for these, please. And you get the snowman as well. So if you want to dip your toe in the water, $18.99 or $27.99. I think, you know, that sort of size, great for your mantelpiece, great for the hearth. Then you've got the bigger ones, maybe if you want to have these, I don't know, outside potentially. You've then got the fancy Florets Dine stamped duo. Again, lots of MDF, but also the Dreamees do a lovely lovely range of Stampin' Dies. Here, you've got these beautiful flower Stampin' Die sets, 15 stamps, 34 dies, $54.99 or $79.99 if you're watching in the States. We will show you these in the studio in just a little while. All of this we'll go through in more detail, but I just want to give you a heads up. You've also got the interchangeable stamp and die sets too, again with a very sort of Christmassy theme. I love these. So you've got your stocking, you've got your little Christmas mittens and the beautiful little robin, your ice skates, your Christmas puds, and of course you've got your Christmas trees as well. $44.99 or $65.49. Again, don't forget, if you're a platinum member, 20% off all of the prices that you're seeing on screen. Basically, nobody pays that price, because even if you joined up recently, say you're a bronze member, it's still 5% off the price that you're seeing on the screen. So that is the Christmas interchangeable set. Next up, we're off to Bunny Wonderland. Sounds like a place I'd like to visit. Here we go. Beautiful stamp set. Again, really cute characters. Really cute sentiments as well. Skating in a winter wonderland. A6 size there, $6.99 or $10.49. Again, take 20% off that if you're platinum, and the price comes down even further for you as well. If you think they're cute, look at this next set. This is Santa Paws. Aww. Here it comes. So this is, again, really cute. You got Father Christmas with the little dog there, the Christmas tree, the beautiful sentiment, stars and snowflakes. A5 size again at $12.99 or $18.49. It's a 10% saving today if you want to go for those. Next up is the Dream Big collection. These are gorgeous. Again, I'll have a good flick through for these later on. So you've got 2 pads, 48 pages of beautiful papers in each, 120 GSM, and then you've got your A5 stamp set as well with the Dreamcatcher and the beautiful peacock's feather in there too. Really gorgeous. And as I say, we'll show you that in the studio in a bit. $22.99 or $32.99 in the States. That's a 25% saving. These are new, right? First time they've been on the channel, and we're just 25% off. Why not? This is amazing. This is why I love this place. So yeah, if you want to go for that, you can. Next up, we've got the characters. Right. So if you want to go for these are mini embellishment sheets. All right. So you're going to get each of the characters. So 7 of the characters, and on each sheet there are 8 of them. So these are small enough to put onto your cards. We'll have a look with Debbie actually in just a second, because she's got some examples for you. But again, if you want to be able to incorporate the MDF onto your cards, these are the sheets to go for. And get that, you'll get 56 characters in total, which again is massive value for money. $32.99 or $48.40 if you are watching in the States. And finally, just for now, because I know you want to get to seeing all the good stuff here and how it all works, Words to Inspire collection as well. 6 dream catchers you've got there, and you've got 23 words and phrases as well. Just gorgeous. $9.99 or $13.49 is the price per set there. Lots of lovely comments already coming in. Marie saying these are adorable. Sue, I bought the Dreamees MDF items before. They're so easy to put together and they fit perfectly. Mandizel on Facebook, the MDF is versatile. You can do loads with them. Dreamees products are of the highest quality as well. And Therese says, I want a colour, but not sure I can look away. These characters are so cute. They are cute. And by the way, if you don't want to go for one of the big bundles, you should, but if you don't, you can go for them individually as well. The Nordic Gnome, by the way, a third of the stock has already gone. The Gnome is in the lead. So get in touch, please, on Facebook and YouTube, all right? Any questions you want to ask about the Dreamees, any questions that you want to ask about the products, and also any name suggestions you want for our characters as well. We'd love to have those. So the Gingerbread Man and Woman, the Gnome Man and Woman, Snowman, Penguin, and the Reindeer. All right, so you can send those in, and any pictures that you want to send us as well, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Let's get over to Debbie and have a look what she's up to. Why have you loved these sets so much, Debbie?
I just think there's something unusual. Do you know what as well? Somebody mentioned about the quality.
Yeah.
The quality is outstanding. Having seen everything, the quality is absolutely outstanding. And these are all made by Hayley's partner, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
the
yes.
MDF man. He is. He actually built the the machine that puts them, that laser cuts them. He built it from scratch himself.
Yes.
And that's dedication for you. And not only that, the quality, you can see the quality when you get this home. I'm just going to show you simply how to construct it, how to put it together. The fun that you're going to have is in how you build it up by painting them or putting your papers to them, and I'm going to show you a few samples in a moment. I've actually got the 3 full sizes here as well so that you can see it side by side in how this comes to you. Now, you can see the very large gnome. Look how large he is.
Wow,
he is. He's bigger than my craft mat. That's how big he is. He's absolutely fabulous. Then the medium-sized one, you can see you've got all your characters. I've lost a little bit. It'll be bottom of my box somewhere. And then the small one there, you can see that beautiful small one. You can see the quality straight away. This is not no flimsy MDF.
No.
This is fantastic quality.
quality.
I can tell you now, Ben, so easy to use. And it is a case of you just, I mean, look at that.
This is what I mean.
This is just so easy to use. You're just going to pop each one of your characters out after, when you get hold of them. And this is the fun part. Now, I would say, and I don't know if the Dreamee catchers that are watching would agree with me, but before you actually construct it, start to put your paints to it and things like that as well. So whatever it is that you're going to decorate it with. But what I just want to show you for this very first simple one, and I'll probably do one of the reindeers, I'll paint him up later in the show and show you how we can embellish him. But I'm just going to simply construct how you put this together. So you can see you've got the main part of the body. Look at that, it fits the width of the craft mat, that's how big he is.
Perfect.
And we were just talking about the size, weren't we? That's a 12-inch. Oh, wait a minute, it's more, well, no, it's bigger.
Yeah.
It's 13 inches.
13.
Look at that, it's come off there. So you can see just how fabulous he is.
Yeah.
Now, again, it could not be any simpler. Now, there is also on here, let me see if I can find me glue. We've got glue on here as well from the Dreamees, and it comes in a pack of 3, I believe.
Yes, it
I
does.
want to say
no,
3.
it does. It does come in a pack of 3. Yeah,
So
you go to glue.
Yeah, fabulous. You're going to unscrew the little nozzle top, but you have got the option to take off that one as well if you want. But this is super strong glue, perfect for all your MDF embellishments. And you're just going to pop this back. Now, obviously, he's not coloured at the moment, Ben. I haven't done anything to him. I'm keeping him in his naked form.
Wow, a naked gnome.
A naked gnome.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. Didn't know it was going to be that kind of show.
Just to show you, I mean, look at him. He is so cute. You're going to obviously let it set and dry. You need your glue. It's like with any glue, you need to let it dry. But you can see I've lined him up perfectly. And I love his beard. This is when you'd be taking your paints. Or I'll show you the one that I did, the Nordic Lady Gnome. We're going to have to find names for them, Ben.
Yeah, names,
we
please.
need to find names for them, I'm telling you, before we end up tripping over ourselves with Lady Gnome, Man Gnome. But can you see now his little hat's rim there? I'm just going to put his little his hat on there. Let's just give it a good old squeeze.
Do you know what as well, just whilst you're gluing, this is such a great demo because, again, for those of you who are worried, thinking, oh, do I have to get tools and all sorts and I'm going to cutting stuff out, it's just the easiest thing ever, isn't it? Literally, it's like with your paper pads when you've got your die cuts and you push them out the paper. It's the same with this, really, but with MDF. Brilliant. Absolutely
it is. Now you can see him coming together. I mean, I honestly love this. I love this Nordic Gnome. I think he's absolutely incredible. A real fun character. And I'll tell you how fun it is. When I was making the 2 that I did that lovely reindeer that you've got over there, Ben.
Yeah.
My little granddaughter, Safi, she started with all the words and things like that, and she just kept going over to him, picking him up and going, oh, Nana, oh, Nana. And I'm like, bless her little heart.
Aww.
She loved them. And I just think these are going to look absolutely fabulous. Christmas decorations on your mantelpiece. They are what we call it, a mantel pleaser. Is it a mantel please? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
A mantel pleaser.
Mantelpiece pleaser. Yeah.
Is that the right word? But look at him straight away. Look how he's come together so quick.
Already
and we've
coming to
even
life.
got a little love heart that you can pop there. But I'm going to stick that one on his hat, on the top of his hat. And literally, you just let your glue set. Obviously, you'll decorate it up. But once it's all done, you're then going to pop him into the bottom of the stand. He's got a little bottom there. Can you see the ridge at the bottom?
Yes.
That literally just fits in and is done.
Come on, how easy
now
was that?
That was super simple, super easy. The best bit that you're going to do is have the fun in decorating them up. Ben, have you got one there that's finished that you can show with the big, large gnome?
I've got the lady gnome.
Have you got the lady gnome as
And
well?
the man-
I've got the lady gnome. I'm sure we had a gnome. I don't know
I've
what
got a
I've done
gnome.
with
I'll show you both of them. I'll show you both of them. There's the lady gnome. Oh, there's lady gnome. And then here is As I say, we need names for him. There's Man Gnome.
Mr. Gnome.
Mr. Gnome.
Oh, I love him. Do you know how gorgeous he is? Look at. Do you know that's just using there, Ben, is some papers.
Yes.
To decorate, and use your glue, stick them on, trim them down. My one bit of advice is literally trace round them, cut round them, pop them on, and then you can sand off the edges if you want. Or very, very easy to do, very, very simple to do. But look how gorgeous he is, just kept in very simplistic colours. Use some of those flower embellishments as well, and you are talking something really stylish, really beautiful. I love her. Have you seen that? Honestly, she looks fabulous. She actually looks like a little football supporter.
She does look like a football, like Southampton or something.
Yeah, do you know if you've got family members that are football supporters?
Why not?
Absolutely, why not? I mean, she looks incredible. Get your embellishments out and start to have fun and play with her. And they've actually braided her hair and put the hair on, for her pigtails.
They're great. It's like you said, Debbie. This is you've got the kind of base here, haven't you? And then once you put it together, and how long did that take, Debbie? Like 2 minutes to put it together. Then the fun begins, right?
Absolutely, the fun does begin. I'm just watching there because his little nose is starting to sleep. But honestly, you're going to have so much fun. And I'll just show you, when I did my lady gnome, I got me sparkle paints out. I've sparkled up the back too. I'm one of those that has to just complete it all. But look how gorgeous. And I've added things like the embellishments that we've got on the shows as well. I've used some metallic markers. I've used some textured snow paste that I've used on here. You can see there. This is the bit that you're going to just have the fun with. But once you see how easy it is to construct together and then pop them back in their stand, literally, I mean, how easy was that to do, Ben? Absolutely fabulous.
Right. I'm the bearer of bad news today because we've been so busy. Now, I said about 5 minutes ago, 10% of the stock has gone. 20% of the stock is now gone. We're really busy for these. I mean, I'm not surprised. Simple to put together. Great for this Christmas. And also great for the fact that you've got sizes for sort of every area of the house, really, if you like. And I love the fact of having these on the mantelpiece, maybe having them on your bookcases, maybe the larger ones you can put in the window. I don't know. Decorate. You know what I like with this as well, the little reindeers. Maybe you could decorate the little antlers up with some lights as well. It's entirely up to you. But I just want to show you, of course, with the full collection, all right, the characters layering artboard collection, you'll get 3 of each. So you'll get your little character here, your little reindeer in this case, who is 7 inches. You've then got the slightly bigger one, which is 9 inches, and then you've got, sorry about that, you've got the, don't even know what that was, you've got the large character as well, so in this case the reindeer who's 13 inches. I mean, come on, how cute are these? And actually, Debbie said about her granddaughter there, how much fun are you going to have with the kids decorating these up as we head towards Christmas time and the festive season? I don't know if you're the same as me, but as soon as the kids break up, it's hard to kind of manage their excitement as they head towards Christmas Day. If you've got kits like this, how nice this year to sit down with the kids and go, all right, we're going to have an afternoon where we're each going to make our own little character. Then you've got decorations then which you can bring back out each and every Christmas, because the quality of these is going to last for many, many years to come. So remember, you get a small, medium and large of each of the characters, but the characters you get the man and lady gingerbread person, the gingerbread man and gingerbread woman. Yep, you've got your snowman. You've also got your penguin who I just and then you've got your 2 gnomes as well, Mr. and Mrs. Gnome. This is the best value for money because you'll get 21 characters, 7 small, 7 medium, 7 large. If you want to go for the individuals, you can, but what I will say is that the Nordic Gnome, Mr. Gnome, half of the stock has gone already. So if you've got your sights set on Mr. Gnome, go swiftly. Because I guess with Mr. Gnome, details are coming out individually for you here. So when I say you're only getting 1, it will make 3. So you can make the small, medium, and large of each of the characters. But I suppose your gnome is also Father Christmas, isn't he? Really, you can make him into Father Christmas. $14.99 or $20.99 if you want to go for the Nordic Gnome individually. Now, if you don't want to go for this bundle, but you like the idea of going for the smaller ones, you kind of like a try me, you've got the smaller ones available for you as well, which I can show you here. So you're going to get the small ones of each, all right? So 7 characters in total. And this is just to show you again how it comes. So it's all nice and self-explanatory, really, isn't it? All the bits are cut out for you there. Yeah, Jimmy's done the hard work in this case, back at Dreamees HQ. So this is how they will arrive, so that you can simply pop them out of the MDF carriers, if you like, and then away you go. Oh, she's on a red. And again, this is staggering value for money. So you're going to make 7 of these characters here. There's our snowman. 7 characters for $18.99 or $27.99 if you're watching in the States. And stock-wise with this, they're also flying. 10% of the stock has already gone. So if you want to go for the smaller ones, you can do. And remember, those will come out this sort of size, like our little reindeer there. Okay, so around about sort of 7 inches, just to give you a bit of an idea. So that is another option for you if you want to go that way as well. Next up, just to show you what else we do have on the show, the fancy florets, because we have got some stamps and dies available for you as well. As I say, lots of MDF goodies, but lots of stamps and dies for you too. These are gorgeous. So you've got the matching dies to go with the beautiful stamps as well. So this one, put your glasses on again, Ben, for goodness sake. You've got these beautiful dies here. So all of these lovely flowers. Again, allowing you to create some beautiful, beautiful cards. And then you've got the stamps as well. And again, nice big stamps. Lots of detail there for you as well to go with them, which I just think are absolutely beautiful. And there's your final collection. So again, you can see how they're going to work absolutely beautifully together as well. $54.99 if you want to go for those, or $79.99 if you are watching in the States. Next up, I love these, the Christmas Interchangeables, and again you get your die with your stamp as well here, so it's all Christmas themed, obviously, and again a brilliant way to kind of build up your cards, build up great layers as well. So we've got this amazing Christmas pudding, so you've got your stamp and then the dies there too. Next up, again, we've got the stamped image for the die, so that's your Christmas stocking, which you can piece together. You've then also got your beautiful, your beautiful robins, again with the coordinating dies for the stamps. Next, the Christmas trees, again, absolutely brilliant, all the different sizes and the dies to go with those stamps. Then we've got ice skating. I really wish I could ice skate. You know when they bring out the ice skating rinks to town at Christmas time? That's one of the things I've never been able to do. I always end up holding onto the side or grabbing one of those penguins, funnily enough. You know, they have the penguins that you can like scoot around on. Yeah, that's me. And then we've got your little mittens as well. So $44.99 or $65.49. They're flying as well. A third of the stock of those has gone. So if you want to get your mitts on those, then make sure you do, because they're flying. And then we've also got, oh, so much stuff, the Dream Big collection. So this is 2 beautiful paper pads, and then you've also got some fantastic stamps as well. We're going to have a look at this in just a few moments' time. So you've got 48 designer papers in here, 8x8 size, and I'll just show you some of the designs in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, maybe you're a little bit Christmased out and you're looking for some different designs. Love the fact that these are double-sided as well, so you've got a choice of designs. Great as well, you know, if you are working with things like your MDF and your home decor projects too, you're going to really love working with these papers. Really bright, really colourful. Love the florals and the kind of ditzy dots that you've got on there as well. That's your first pack that you're going to get, your blush bouquet. Then you've got your fantasy florals as well. And once again, really, really beautiful designs in there. More flowers and feathers, and look at that, absolutely stunning. So all of that is included within there. 120 GSM and 48 papers in total. But then on top of that, you're also going to get, if I probably show you this way around, it's probably easiest, all of these beautiful stamps as well. So again, take a look at that. You've got your beautiful peacock feather on there, more feathers. You've got your dream catcher included there as well. So you can sort of build these up to create some really stunning card projects and home decor as well, actually. $22.99 or $32.99, and it's a quarter off already launching today, and we're already giving you a quarter off that collection. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, what I will say is everything is super busy. I think everyone's sort of being introduced to the Dreamees for the first time and going, I like a bit of this, I want some please. So whatever it is that you want, get it whilst you can. Crafty Quilling with Lady on YouTube says, these are amazing. Love the dream cactus, says Gwen. And Evelyn, these are adorable. I think some of my grandkids would enjoy making these. Dreamy products, always high quality and easy to work with, says Mary. So keep those comments coming in and let's see how easy they are to work with, because we're going to head over to Debbie, who is working with the Dream Big collection, I think, aren't you?
I am indeed. Well, I say the Dream Big collection. I've got the Dream Big collection. I've got some the beautiful dream catcher on there. I've got the flowers in there. I've thrown quite a lot at this first one. But this is what we're going to be aiming to make here. So I don't know if you can see that up close and personal. Yeah. But again, really fun. And those papers, Ben, do you think Sarah's listening? Do you think Sarah's listening? Tell her, someone cover her ears.
Yeah.
Those papers are to die for. Ooh. They are the loveliest papers I have ever seen. And that's saying something, because they are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I absolutely love them. But they're really fabulous. What I do love as well is this gorgeous, and this is a beautiful stamp set. You've got on here, you can see which one I've been playing with, can't you? I love this beautiful feather here. This for me brings back memories of when I was at home with my mum and my dad in the 70s, I'm going to say, giving away my age there. But definitely home decor was all the rage, was those beautiful feathers. And this is a gorgeous one with a beautiful love art design. You've got a dream catcher on here and 3 different sizes. You've got separate feathers on here. You've even got a couple of sentiments in here. Chase your dreams. One that we don't like sending, but I would absolutely make a beautiful one, which is the with sympathy. And then we also have the Dream Big one as well. So that's a gorgeous stamp set. Absolutely top quality stamps. You always tell a good stamp when it stamps for you, and these are second to none. Absolutely beautiful. I've also brought in some of the florals as well, but I'll talk about these in a moment if I may, Ben. Okay. These florals are absolutely gorgeous, but we're going to be using those too in a second. But what we're just going to do is do a little bit of heat embossing, and I'm going to take some vellum. I've brought some vellum from our collection that we do. It's that printable vellum, but it's vellum that you can buy in, I think it's a sheet, is it 15 sheets you can get? But just head over to the website and you'll find it on there. But these stamps are absolutely beautiful, really good quality. I'm going to bring in one of our metallic pigment ink pads, because I am going to do a little bit of heat embossing. This is just crying out to be heat embossed. It's absolutely beautiful. You can cut this out multiple times, really add that gorgeous feather finish to your projects. They're absolutely beautiful. So again, let's just pop that down all over, and I'm using my stamping platform and my stamping mat as well to get a nice crisp clean image. Lift that off and you can see just how beautiful that is before I've added anything to it. I'm going to pop on some this is a detailed embossing powder that I've picked up from my stash, which means it'll raise it up a little bit more. I'm just going to find my piece of cardstock for a second, pop that underneath, and then we'll heat set that, and just literally tap off the excess, give a little blow. I'm going to pop that back in my little pot so I don't blow it everywhere like I did at 2 o'clock in the morning. Whoa. All over my table.
That's an easy mistake to make if you're crafting that early in the morning.
Put it that way, it was a full tub. Now look what's left.
Oh no.
So that's how much went all over the place.
Disaster.
Hey-ho. We crafters, you'll all know what I mean by that. Sometimes these things happen, Ben, they really do. Now I've just taken my heat tool, and what I'm just going to do is heat set this now. Before I actually put it there, I'm just going to make sure it gets to its optimum heat is the right word I'm using. And then I'm just going to literally set that now, and you'll watch that turn. I don't know if the camera can see there or pick that up, but I just love this technique. It's absolutely beautiful and really gorgeous to use. And the stamp itself, the quality of that stamp, Ben, and I've worked with some stamps in my time, and you can always tell a good quality stamp when you get that lovely crisp clean image, and this is definitely what the guys at Dreamees have done. They've given you good quality, fabulous, fabulous stamps.
You could see it straight away as soon as you laid it down, like all of the detail of the feathers and the eye on the feather.
Absolutely,
there as well.
absolutely. Now I'm just going to give that a little fussy cut, and I'm just going to cut that out. You could take your little time and fussy cut it really well to give it a nice feathery finish, but I'm going to speed this up because I'm going to try and get all those demos in this afternoon. Only because I've absolutely adored playing with all of this collection. Really, really good fun.
Yeah.
And do you know what as well? Lovely, Ben. Do you know me, I love how much, you know how much I love Crafter's Companion. But do you know what were lovely? To play with products that weren't ours. It were really, not refreshing, that's the wrong word. But do you know what I mean? Where you get a little bit revitalised, don't you? And I really could not stop playing with these. These are just fabulous. Can you see that beautiful sheen on there now?
Yeah.
Look how gorgeous that looks when you add some of your pigment inks to that. So you can see I've got one ready. I've already got another one there ready to go. But I did say I was going to use some of those beautiful florals as well. So I'm going to bring in these gorgeous flowers. Now, I love these, Ben,
yes,
because you've got a set of, and I'm just going to show you because I had to ask Ailey about these because they come on a full set where they're all together. But what you can do, Ben, and it's because we've got the stamps, it gives you the choice. You're just going to literally twist that and release your die so that you've got them separate, and then you've got these separate to work. And if you see now, they match each one of those stamps.
Yeah.
So you've got the choice. That's what I love about these, and that's with all 3 sets of those flowers. You get in 3 sets of stamps, 3 sets of dies. You've got detailed dies where you can cut into it, and I'm just going to show you that in a moment. Or you've got the outline cut, the outside cutting line there, what fits over each one of these stamps as well. So although it comes on a full carrier sheet, which it's perfect if you're just going to use the detailed die, but you've got that option then to release these, and all it is a simple case of twisting it to release that. Now I'm going to die cut these. I'm going to bring in my junior plates. Let's bring in some cardstock. I've used some textured cardstock for this. I'm going to place that down into one and then put these 2 pieces back in. But I do like the option that you get where you can, you can separate them. I think that's really, really a fabulous, fabulous way of using them.
Just whilst you're taping those, I just need to tell everybody about our gnome here, Mr. Gnome. Soon he will be no more. Because 3/4 of the stock of him individually have gone. So Debbie's still laughing. So if you want to go for him, get him now if you want him individually, because once he's gone, then you'll only be able to get him in the main collection, which is also busy. But 3/4 of I want to call him Norman.
I like Gordon the Gnome.
Gordon the Gnome.
Oh, Nobby the Gnome.
Noddy the Gnome.
Nobby. No, Nobby the Gnome.
Oh, Nobby.
Yeah, Noddy or Nobby. Those two, they're really good. They are good names then, Ben. Pulling a face. I like them 2 names.
No, I think I prefer Gordon.
You prefer Gordon?
Did you say Gordon?
I didn't say Gordon. Oh, I did say Gordon. Yeah, I did.
That's what you
I did. It's all right.
I said Norman.
I did
you
say
said
Gordon.
Gordon, and then you said Noddy or Nobby.
Noddy or Nobby
Right,
as well. They're 2 good ones as well.
Well, you name. What do you want to call him? I'll give you last chance on him. What are we going to call him?
Gordon.
Gordon the Gnome. All right. So,
I could hear Laura shouting Henry.
It's not. Don't encourage Laura. Yesterday she was shouting things out. We were naming a hedgehog, and she was calling him Gary. Gary the hedgehog. So this is. What did you call him? Gordon. 25% of the stock remaining individually. Big collection. 1/4 of the stock has gone. There's me going, no, you can only get him in the big collection. This will be gone before you know it. Go for the full collection. 25% of the stock has already gone inside 40 minutes. It's flying. Back to you.
Right, Ben, so I've just literally run them through. These are a thin metal die, so it's just your normal thin metal die plate combination. Will work on any machine, not just a Gemini. So, they'll work on your MIDI.
Ah,
yes.
The new MIDI.
They'll work on your MIDI. They'll work in your MIDI. Mini. Wait a minute. Mini, MIDI.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Junior.
Yeah.
Large one.
Yeah.
The Big Daddy.
Gemini.
They'll work on them all. And they'll work on every other machine there, whatever other machine you own as well. They are fabulous and they cut like a dream as well. I absolutely love these and I love this detail. You're even getting some little flourishes as well. I say flourish. What's the right word for that, Ben? What's the right word? Not flourish. Twig.
What?
No, not twig.
What are you looking at?
Foliage.
Oh, foliage.
Foliage, yes.
Foliage, yeah.
Yes. I mean, do you like my new way of saying it?
You know what, I thought of you the other day, because I don't know if anyone else does this, on your phone you can get all different games. I play Scrabble on my phone against other people. And I like to think I'm quite good at it. But anyway, I got a 7-letter score the other day, and guess what it was?
Oh no.
Foliage. And I thought, Debbie would be proud of me. It's her favourite word.
Oh, I hate that word. It's one of those words I absolutely hate. Every single time. I just did a flower forming show the other day at Create & Craft, and I could not say it for love nor money. I think Martin thought I was making it up. I just struggle with it.
Weren't you trying to say foiled foliage?
I struggle
at one
with
point?
it. A foiled
foliage, I'm sure.
You can forget that one. You can forget that one. There ain't no way I'm going to try and attempt that one. Now let's get back to these beautiful flowers. Look how gorgeous. I wonder if I can show, in fact, can I do a Sarah?
Yeah, go on. Oh yeah,
look
at the
at those. They are absolutely divine. And I've cut these in just texture cardstock. Could you imagine cutting them in mirror cardstock? Vellum, white cardstock, add your inks and things like that. They're just absolutely beautiful. So that's my florals already made as well, and my foliage. And then I'm also going to bring in, Johnny's going to kill me because I'm bringing something else in. I just thought I'm going to throw everything at this one. These dream catchers are to die for.
Yes.
They're absolutely beautiful. And again, Jimmy in his MDF machine. I mean, he must be kept there full time. I wonder if she keeps him locked up in that little warehouse because
you don't see him very often. To be fair.
No, you don't. You hear about him a lot. You really do. You hear about him a lot. But what a talented man! If he built that from scratch as well, that's amazing. But look how easy again that was to pop out. And again, you could leave them. Do you know as well? Can I just tell you something? I've got a terrible addiction to sniffing MDF. I love the smell of MDF. It's just amazing. If I worked on that machine all day, every day, I'd be a well-happy woman. I really would. Can you smell it? The quality. Oh, honestly, the quality is just sensational. Absolutely fabulous. Are you smelling it too?
It smells really nice, doesn't it?
It's beautiful. I love MDF. I absolutely love MDF. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, getting back to, can I just point out when I said cover Sarah's ears up? Because I do love these paper pads. They're absolutely beautiful. Double-sided as well. These are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colours. Now, this one is the blush bouquet, but, oh, Ben, look, just look.
I see why you love it so much.
Oh, honestly, and that's just some of them. I'm going through some. I have absolutely used this to death because I love these papers. They are beautiful. They're uncoated as well, which means you're going to be able to stamp on them as well. You're going to be able to die cut. It's a great weight as well. It's 120 GSM, which is a beautiful weight for your papers, not cardstock, papers. But then we've got that beautiful fantasy florals as well. So the fantasy florals have got the most muted touch. That feather paper there is just absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, I absolutely love it. Ailey, Carol, if you're watching, I love your papers. I just think they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful papers. And I couldn't resist using them in this demonstration as well. So I've taken a card, 7x7, made it myself using our lovely stamping card. I always make my own card bases, and to do it literally is a 7x7 and then an 8x7, and then just score it at 1 inch and put a pit on together, and I've made my 7x7 straight away. And then you can get your enveloper out and start making your envelope boxes as well. We've got Dreamees Go to glue on here as well, which again, I've done it again, Ben. I keep taking big one off. Do you know, I'm getting so confused with my glues sometimes, but this is an absolutely gorgeous glue as well. Give it a little shake, and this is perfect for your MDF and your paper crafting as well.
Because people were asking about that. Who asked? Somebody else. Is the glue made especially for the MDF? So it will work with the MDF, but also with your papers as
with
well.
Your papers, with your embellishments. Do you know, it's sacrilege to cover it over, but I'm going in. But that's why they give you lots of designs on there and duplicates in there as well, which I just think is beautiful. If I were doing anything, I'd be definitely buying. Can you get the paper pads individually?
I think you can only get them as
That's
part
the question
of the
to ask our Johnny.
I think it's just part of the bundle. You've got to go get them as the kit, So they're not available individually, but with the kit you get the 2 sets, don't you? 2 48 sets, and then you get the
value for money though. Ben, value for money.
That's what I'm saying.
48 sheets in one pad.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
What's that maths?
96.
Thank you very much. 96 sheets.
And double-sided.
Double-sided as well, which means, you know, if you love doing your techniques where you curl them over and you can reveal them or do a little bit of distressing, ripping them up and things
stamps.
like that. And stamps, yes, stamps are in there as well. I know. I know. That you're kidding me. Is that the price?
Yeah.
My goodness, I thought that was for papers.
No, that's the whole lot.
Now
That's what I
that
mean.
is an incredible price. That really is an incredible price. Now, if you just seen what I'm doing here, I've literally just done myself a little, and I say a little, whenever I'm doing mats and layers, I take 1/4 inch off. I'm very much like Craig with this.
Yeah.
So this is a 7x7 card blank. My black matte cardstock underneath was 1/4 inch less, which is 6 3/4 square. And then my paper on top of that was 6.5. Wait a minute, I've done that right. 6 and so 6 7 6 3/4 6.5. Yes. And then I've taken myself a little strip of a couple of inches. I've used some of our nesting dies as well, so I'm just going to pop a little feature on here, and this is going to home my my lovely dream catcher as well. So I'm just going to place that on. But yeah, this glue is absolutely fabulous. Not only is it perfect for your MDF, it's perfect for your paper crafting. It really is a go-to glue.
It's nice as well, isn't it? Because obviously we've got the larger MDF characters here, but it's nice to see MDF being worked into cards as well, because you don't see it a lot. Well, I certainly haven't seen it a lot. So it's quite nice to have the little MDF pieces to pop onto your cards as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. And this is one of those sets. So do you know, like we've got the gnome and things like that. We've got also those extra embellishments, which haven't got a stand or anything like that, but I'll show you because I've got a demonstration lined up with those as well. But literally all you do is start to put it together, and that's all we're going to do with this.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting some of the go-to glue on the back. And then again, just popping this on. Have we got some of the Dreamy catchers watching today?
We have. I've got an email from Amir. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, yes, please, while I'm sticking this together.
This is from the real team, from Carol, Jimmy and Hayley.
Oh, the three-man band.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I love them to bits. So it says, hello, Ben and Debbie. Eek! We can't contain our excitement. Thank you so much for having our range on Crafters TV. It's so lovely to see a different take on the MDF kits, and it's so nice to see all of the comments asking questions. I'm planning on making one of each of the characters, time permitting, for this Christmas, and standing them along my window ledge looking out. I think it will be a great way to cheer people up as they walk past.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you again. It's been a pleasure to work alongside the team at Crafters Companion, and it's so lovely to see how welcoming both the Crafters Companion viewers and Dreamy catchers are towards each other. That's with lots of love from Carol, Jimmy and Hayley. So there we are. Thank you, guys.
That is a lovely, do you know, that's a lovely email.
Do you know what? I don't know, I can't pull any string, but I think maybe a craft house next time we could, maybe sometime further down the line, get maybe Carol and Jimmy and Hayley on, maybe.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That'd be fabulous. I love that idea, Ben. Can I just ask a special favour?
Yeah.
Can I be the guest?
Yep. Can I be the presenter?
Can I be the guest? Because I have absolutely. I honestly, when I said privileged and honoured, I genuinely mean that.
Yeah.
I feel very, very honoured that they've allowed me to come on here and demonstrate their products, because I have absolutely had a blast, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And I know full well that I'm going to be playing with these many more times.
More late nights.
More late nights, definitely. When you've got beautiful products to play with, it's it's so easy to do that.
That's looking gorgeous.
Thank you very much, Ben. And these flowers are perfect because you can layer them up as well. I'll layer that one up, so you can layer them up. You can shape them, you can add your inks to them. Don't forget you've got that lovely feature as well where you can do the stamped version and then do your coloured it. You can colour them in. But again, it's knowing when to stand away. Well, stand away from embellishment. I love embellishments, but these are just absolutely beautiful. They really are. And I'm just going to leave those on there to set. And then just finish that off with, because don't forget on there as well, there's those beautiful sentiments. And I've got on here, chase your dreams, Ben.
Yes.
Put that dream catcher on, those gorgeous feathers there. I've laid a couple up. But honestly, such a gorgeous kit to work with. And really beautiful to work with. But everything works together so lovely. And look how beautiful once that's all there. I mean, it is just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
Honestly, brilliant. Love that make. I think that might be my demo of the day, actually. I think it's one of my faves. We'll see what else you've got up your sleeve. But honestly, how great is that? You can put cards like that together as well with these collections. Lots of lovely comments coming in. Love these, says Hannah. Joy says, loving the heart in the feather. Awesome kits for wedding cards, says Michelle. Diane saying the flowers are also beautiful cut out of the Dreamy papers. Lots of Dreamy catchers joining in, says Paula. It's great that we've got the Dreamy catchers chatting to our Crafters TV fans as well. It's brilliant. And Sheila says, yes, I'm a Dreamy catcher. So pleased that you're showcasing their products, which are second to none. And Catherine says, I want a piece of MDF to smell. We're not encouraging you to smell MDF in the show, but yeah, it does smell great. Right. If you want to go for the MDF collection, funnily enough, then the big collection is flying out of the door. I'm not surprised. It's just an absolute joy. Over 25% of the stock has gone. You're going to get the opportunity to make 21 characters. So just to show you here, you will get the reindeers, but these are the 3 sizes. So in each of the 7 characters that we've got, you have got the small, medium, and the large. So the small is 7 inches. And you've got the medium, which is 9 inches, and then you've got the bigger character, who is 13 inches. And just to quickly show you, so you get a small, medium, and large in each one, all right? And these are the characters that you're going to get. You're gonna get our little penguin, who is just the cutest thing. And as you've seen already, these come on boards where you literally just push the pieces of the MDF out and you get gluing. You're then going to get the small, medium, and large in our snowman. How brilliant is he? Honestly, absolutely amazing with his little scarf and his carrot nose and his mittens and his top hat. Brilliant, love it. So you're going to get him in the collection 3 times over. You're then also going to get your Gingerbread Man and your Gingerbread Woman. We don't have a Gingerbread Man here, but you will get both of these. Again, look at that, just brilliant. All dressed up, little bow in her hair, away you go. That is amazing. And then as well as that, you're going to get a small, medium, and large in your 2 gnomes, because you get your female gnome, who we haven't named yet. I'm thinking Nora. No, Nora, not Laura. No, no. We got Gordon, haven't we? Gordon. What do we like, Nora? Well, don't all shout at once. Dear, oh dear. Well, I'm going for it. So we've got Nora and Gordon. Just to let you know that Gordon is on his own, is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means...
So what we see?
Thank you, Debbie. So yeah, if you want to go for him on his own, then go swiftly, because he is going to sell out. Or he's going to sell out. There we go, Gordon. So you get all of those 3 times over, small, medium, and large, $79.99 or $110.99 if you want to go for those. I just think that set is so much fun and you are going to love them. However, if budget doesn't stretch today, but you still love the idea of creating out of MDF, then you can go for the smaller collection. So this gives you 1 of each of the smaller pieces, so 5.9 inches in height. So slightly smaller, but again, still the same idea. You've got all of the pieces there for each of the characters to pop out, and away you go. 50% of the stock of the smaller has gone. So again, get your skates on here if you want. So you've got the 2 gnomes, Mr. and Mrs. Nora and Gordon. Then you've got your reindeer. Then you've got your snowman, got his upside down, but you can see the point here. You simply pop these out of the MDF and away you go. Then you've got your male and female gingerbread possum, and then you've got the little cute penguin as well. $18.99 or $27.99 if you want to go for those. So a great way to kind of get into it if you just want to dip your toe in the water. And then also, I'll just get these out and show you. You've got your embellishments as well, and these are really cool. So if you want to kind of incorporate your MDF into card making, this is the collection to go for, because you can create great cards just like this. So this is the sort of size of the little embellishments that you've got in each of the different characters. A quarter of the stock has gone here. I love the idea of having MDF, onto the cards, because what you could do as well. This is what I think you could do. I might be wrong here, but you could, if people then wanted the little character, surely you could like pop that onto the card with some Velcro, couldn't you? So you could have like the character on the card, and you could take it off and have it as a little ornament. Could you do that? I'll say you can. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm mad.
Don't worry, it's fine. I'm talking to myself. I thought it was what I was saying, Debbie. You know the characters on the cards.
Yes.
You could pop it on, like maybe pop it on with a bit of Velcro potentially. So then you could take the character off.
I love
have
that.
it as a little. I don't know. If the kids
Love
wanted
that
it as a
idea, Ben. Absolutely spot on.
Thank you. But anyway, you're going to get These sheets here, so you're going to get all 7 characters, but 8 of each on there, all right? So value for money wise again, it's phenomenal. So you've got your reindeer, then you've got your penguin, then you've got your gnome. Is that lady gnome? Yeah, or man gnome. Well, you've got your 2 gnomes anyway. That was lady gnome, man gnome, Gordon. Then you've got your gingerbread woman, you've got your gingerbread man, and then you've got your snowman as well. So again, 8 of each of those characters on those sheets. All right, so 56 in total. A quarter of the stock has gone. If you want to go for those, and if you want to nick my idea about the card as well, you can do that. Next up, we've got some standard MDF for you as well. So again, if you want to be able to kind of decorate things your own way, or maybe you want to get some of the standard Artboard MDF and then some of those smaller characters and make your own little scenes with them, you could do, because you could stick these smaller MDF characters onto these Artboards as well. You get a set of 10. $12.99 or $18.99, and these are in different sizes. So this is a 6" by 4" set. Remember, 10 of each. We can show you these in the studio as well in just a second, because I know Debbie's got samples. This is the 6x6 set, and a set of 6 in the 6x6, $12.99 or $18.99. And then you've got your 8x8 collection as well. And you get a set of 4, $12.99 or $18.99. Thank you, by the way. Sheila says, good idea, Ben, with the Velcro. Thank you. At least you were pleased, Sheila. Let's have a quick look at these Artboards, because just so you can get a bit of an idea in your mind as to how big these are. Debbie's got them.
I have indeed. So I've got all 3 sizes here. This is your 6x4. Again, perfect. If you're into your mixed media and things like that as well, these are going to be great where you can put absolutely anything on. Think about the stamps. In fact, I'll show you something that Ailey sent us.
Oh, wow.
What someone's used. Very similar, but a bit taller. But this is the kind of thing you can be making with these Artboards, where you decorate them and then add on your lovely stamps on there. I love this one. It's got the dream catcher on there, some lovely florals. A lovely lady called Diane's made this one, which is absolutely beautiful, using those gorgeous papers. That's what you can be doing with these Artboards, and you do have them. Oh, Debbie, put it back in before it knocks over. There we go. Safely. But you've got your 6x4, then you've got your 6x6, get that right, 6x4, 6x6, and then your very largest one. I mean, look, when you can see them up side by side, look at that, absolutely fabulous. It's like you said, Ben, creating your own lovely scenes with those beautiful embellishments.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you're going to be able to. You could make these up, decorate them up, put pictures of your loved ones on. What a great gift that would be to give to someone for Christmas. There's lots of things you can do with these. I actually love these. I think they're absolutely fabulous, because you've got that lovely standing feature to them as well. And again, made from MDF, which means you're going to be able to chuck absolutely anything on to it. Not just your papers, your things like your texture pastes, your inks, your paints, anything you want to do to create, you're going to have got these beautiful Artboards to be able to do that with.
I just look at those as well. Look at me. I don't know where all these ideas are coming from today. Some of them are not so great, some of them are right. But with those, again, you know, once we're back in the real world and we're having parties and weddings and things like that, you could almost have those as, you could decorate your own little table numbers, and also have them as little menu boards as well, couldn't you? You know, decorate your own menus and things like that.
Ben, what a great idea that is.
Thank you.
Yes, take a bow, Ben. Take a bow.
That's,
absolutely.
That's 4 good ideas I've had today. This is unbelievable. What's going on with me? Need to go and lie down. Let's have a look then at these embellishment sets, because I know you've been very, very excited about these. There'll be details on your screen here. So the A4 embellishment sheets, where you get all of the characters 8 times over, so 56 characters you'll get in total. Let's have a look with Debbie.
Well, there is lots of them as well. So you get the same designs, Ben. Again, you've got that lovely reindeer, and this is one I'm going to make up in a moment. You've got a couple of nice big, I say bigger ones, bigger than the rest. Can you see the difference? So you've got some really cute little ones on there. I love, again, the garden gnome. You can see what I've been playing with, can't you? Again, the lady gnome as well. You've got that beautiful penguin in there. And again, they're so easy to put together, but I just want to get you to see the value that you're getting with these. That's that beautiful gingerbread lady. The gingerbread man, I mean, come on. He is super, super cute. You could be making lots of characters. And then you've got that lovely snowman. And again, real cute features as well. Absolutely love these. They're fabulous. They're going to be perfect for adding to your cards as well. I'll show you a couple of samples by that, because I'm conscious I've not shown some samples. Remind me, Ben, because I've got some beautiful ones back of here.
Show some samples.
Now look how gorgeous that is.
Ah, yes.
Using the papers, using the flowers, using your own extra embellishments as well. And talking of embellishments, we've got some lovely, do you know, and again, you'll have to excuse me because I can never pronounce it right, where you got your own greenage, where you can add these on.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say it like that instead. But you can add these on. And I'm going to be using some of these as well. But look how gorgeous these are. These characters, when you build them up, paint them. Somebody asked earlier on a comment, because I mentioned at the beginning that I prefer to paint mine before I construct it.
Yeah.
However, what I'm going to show you in a moment is putting it together, and then you can paint or colour it in once it's been put together. The choice is yours. It depends how confident you are in colouring and painting once it's all been put together, but it's entirely up to you how you put those. But look how gorgeous that is as well, Ben.
Yeah, I love
These really are beautiful. They're those perfect embellishments for your cards that are going to make your cards really, really stand out. They're absolutely super cute. And again, super, super easy to put together. So all you're going to do is you're going to press that out of the MDF, and you're going to take all the features out. So you can see here, this is all that you need for your reindeer. And this is the largest of this one. And I'm just going to get my pokey tool for the small piece, Ben. But we're just going to pop that through. And again, keep those all to one side and then put those back in the bag, because you've got all these others to be playing with. Or get them all out, build them all up, and then colour them in when you're ready to put them on your cards. That's another little idea that you can do with it as well. And again, so easy to use. Get your go-to glue, and all you're going to do is start to build it up. So you can see you've got your base, and then you're going to pop your glue on the back. And it's just a case of sticking your glue in the areas where you want it to be, and then just pop these together. And again, very, very easy to put together. Very easy.
Just had to buy the gnomes, says Carol. My daughter moves into her new home at the end of this month and now has 3 stepchildren. The 3 gnomes for their new home. Love that.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Mary Pat saying the mini embellishments are adorable. Mary Pat also saying, Ben, you're on a roll today with your creative ideas. Bravo. Well, the thing is, when you hang out with, crafters like Debbie long enough, it just, they're kind of like osmosis, isn't it? It's kind of like filters into your brain as well, because you just absorb the creativity. Just whilst we're gluing the MDF as well, Maria's asked what sort of paint you could use on MDF.
Right, so any paints, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Gesso's a good one, where you can put your gesso down to highlight colours.
Yeah.
Or you can go straight onto MDF with things like, I've used starlight paints, things like that. What else have I used? Our metallic pens, that's what I'm going to use in a minute. Use your metallic pens as well. If you want to make your colour pop, then cover it with your white gesso and then add your colour. Or you can, do you know what? I'm going to take him off a minute, because I'll show you what I mean. Let me just take that off for a second, because I'm going to use a bit of paper. And I'll just show you what I mean when you can pop that together. So just excuse him a moment, let me put him over there just to be setting and drying. Now this glue doesn't take long to dry either, and it does dry clear, but I am going to add that back on in a moment, and I'm going to leave his nose there because I'll add his nose. In fact, let's pop his nose on now and let that be drying. Let's pop a little bit of glue, there we go, and then just pop that on. Use your pokey tool if you don't, because I've got silly, what I call TV nails.
You got what?
Silly TV nails. And obviously with the situation that things are at the moment, they're getting a little bit long and a little bit unmanageable. I'm going to have to do something with them over the weekend.
Done, can you?
Oh, honestly. There we go. So I'm going to let that set for a moment. But coming back to this, I'm going to just use a scrap of paper. Now, I know I've got some lying around here somewhere without having to go into another piece of paper. Just hang fire, Ben. I'll be 2 seconds while I root around for it.
Whilst you're having a bit of a root around, I can tell you that 30% of the embellishment collection has gone. Remember, you get all of the 7 characters. So Gingerbread Man, Gingerbread Woman, Penguin, Man Gnome, Woman Gnome, reindeer, and snowman. So you get the 7 sheets, 8 characters on each sheet, so 56 characters theoretically. Well, not theoretically, actually. $32.99 or $48.40. I love Paula's suggestion of saying you could make these minis into bunting as well. Can you?
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
a really cool idea. Love
really
that.
great idea.
Yes.
Absolutely, that's a great. Oh, my counter moving then, Ben.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I must have not put my brakes on. Oh, I was leaning forward. I thought, well, why is everything going forward? Why is everything going forward? Now then, let me just show you. Can I show you what we're going to do with this then?
Yeah.
So I'm taking my little scarf, and what I've done is got a little bit of scrap paper. I say scrap paper, it's something with my demo, but it'll be fine. And all you can do is just draw around it. So place it on, take your pencil, draw around your MDF, and then cut it out with your scissors.
Oh, okay.
And that's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
You can glue it on, and then you could sand it down afterwards. And I say sand it down, just attach it on, giving smooth edges. But I'll show you that in a moment. I'm just going to be busy cutting this out. Ben, sorry for interrupting you because I know you were reading something out there.
No, it's fine. There's just so many comments coming in. Everybody enjoying the show. Where was I? What a sweet card, says Mary Pat 1000 on YouTube. The cards are beautiful. We've had comments of Kim says on YouTube, I love Debbie. Her laugh gets me smiling. It's one of those laughs, isn't it, that you just can't help smile at when she's having the giggles. And Anne on Facebook says, if you make the minis on a card removable, they could be Christmas ornaments. Yes, Anne, that's where I was going when I said to remove. No, I wasn't actually, but but no, there you go, taking it to the next level. So yes, have the card, remove the character,
Yeah.
and there you go.
That's a great idea. Another cracking idea. Yeah, absolutely. I love this. I love the idea of sharing your ideas.
Yeah.
But look now, fits perfectly onto my scarf, and that's now ready to go on. All you need to do is make sure your glue does dry before you start popping them all together. It takes a couple of minutes for it to set. It's a bit like our tacky glue, but it does take quite an instant grab. And then again, I'm just going to pop it on just around there, and then pop that over the top. And now I'm going to colour it all in. So let me grab now my metallic markers.
Yep.
And I think what I'll just do is I'm going to colour in his ears. Let's go inside his ears. So again, you can colour up however you want to colour. Like we were saying at the beginning, you can either colour beforehand or colour once you've made him all up.
Okay.
There we go. So again, I'm just going to colour his little ears. I'm going to take a little bronze one for his horns. Horns?
Horns,
Antlers. Thank you.
Antlers. Michelle says you could use embossing powders on the MDF too.
Well, do you know, I was looking for my gold embossing powder. I hunted high and low.
No luck.
Because that's it. No, I was going to do that, Ben, because yes, you can. You can heat emboss onto your MDF straight away. Absolutely, you can. Do you know what? I would say head over to the tutorials.
To the where?
The Dreamees.
Tutorials.
To the Dreamees. Where I'm pretty sure that there'll be tutorials on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And Joy on YouTube saying, what a great idea to take our card making to home decor items.
Oh, fabulous. Absolutely. Love that idea.
I'm loving the show, really enjoying it. Keep your comments coming in. We've unbelievably only got about 50 minutes remaining.
What?
Yeah, I know, flying by. So anything you want to ask, anything you want to comment on, if you're a Dreamy catcher watching Crafters TV for the first time, let us know what you think. If you are a Crafters TV viewer who's loving this or want to ask anything about any of the products in the show, or if you just want to say hello, do get those comments in Facebook, YouTube, or send your pictures into studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. What are you using there now? You're still using your...
I am still using my metallics. My metallic markers. Just adding a little bit of extra decoration. I'm going to make his eyes pop a little bit. I'm going to use one of my... where's it gone? Oh, please don't say it's fallen out your bag. My art liners. Oh no, I've got a big bag and I've still managed to drop that out, so I'm going to have to use a marker pen instead. But I'm just going to emphasise his eyes a little bit. Look at that, he's so cute. Shall we give him a black nose? We'll not give him a Rudolph nose, we'll give him a little black nose. Colour him in. Look, I'm getting lost, Ben. I've stopped talking. This is what I'm like when I get creative. It goes really silent, but look how gorgeous these are. These
Oh,
are
look at his little
super,
nose.
super cute. Look how gorgeous. I'm going to do another zoom in there, another Sarah zoom. In fact,
Yes.
let me turn my hand the other way so you can't see underneath the fingernails. But there you go. You can see just how gorgeous. That way.
There you go.
Just how gorgeous he is when you
Reindeer
put him
cam.
together. I'm going to let him dry while we're making up the rest of the card, Ben.
Okay.
Because I'm going to make that beautiful, I say beautiful, a lovely one of my favourite kind of cards is a TP card. So I'm going to put my TP card together. I've done it a little bit differently this time, Ben. I've done 7 by 7. It's going to be a big one. So I've cut myself 7 by 7 squares, three of them.
Yeah.
And then I've just gone a little diagonal fold from one point to the other point, and then I'm just going to put this card together, and I'm going to actually use some of the papers as well. So all we're going to do is turn that one on a diamond style. This is another way of doing a TP card, and then again just popping these on. So I'm going to use the go-to glue again. So let's just pop some glue all the way down here.
That glue is on the show if you want it. You get 3 bottles for $8.99, $12.10. Yeah, and well, I can tell you what it says in it. Perfect for all types of paper crafting, but also great for wood and home decor crafts. Sticks embellishments quickly and easily.
Absolutely, it does. It really, really does, Ben. Super, super easy, and it is super strong glue as well. So it's another fabulous glue. Just popping that together. That's now going to be my base for my TP card.
Love it.
And again, that was a very simple card to do. And that's just been, again, white stamping card. Use the go-to glue, and that creates that lovely big TP. And it's a very big TP, this one. It's a rather large one, so you can see there just by popping that on. But I'm going to decorate the papers as well, so I'm just going to turn it now. And again, gorgeous, gorgeous papers. And I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to use one beautiful floral. Let's pop that on. Let's make sure I get this right way around though. So I'm going to do a beautiful floral.
The Dream Big Collection, which you're using the papers from currently, half the stock has gone. Don't forget you get the 2 paper pads, the 2 48 double-sided sheets, 120 DSM I want to say, and it comes with that gorgeous stamp set as well, which includes the beautiful peacock feather that Debbie was using a little bit earlier in that card that she made a little bit earlier. Yeah, so grab it. It is phenomenal value when you consider you're getting 96 double-sided sheets of beautiful paper and those stamps for $22.99 or $32.99. I love that there's such a range on this show. You know, such a range of different designs depending on, you know, what kind of thing is your thing, and the fact that we have got the MDF, we've got, you know, stamps, we've got dies, we've got paper packs as well. So we've got literally something for everybody. But do grab whatever it is that you want, because things are very, very busy. 25% off on the Dream Big Collection if you want to grab that today.
Right, I'm just going to grab myself a little, I want to grab myself a little, what's it called? The hook and eye, not the hook and eye, what they call them? Velcro dots.
Oh, Velcro dots.
I nearly lost track of what I was doing. Oh, whatty?
The hook and mesh, that's what they call it,
Is that what they call them?
Well, because you know, Velcro's a brand, isn't it, you see? That's why.
Oh,
yeah. Hook and mesh.
didn't know that. You learned something
Hook and
new.
eye, isn't that, what is hook and eye? Isn't that with like a...
Is that something you'd have on your clothes?
Yeah, isn't it? Hook and eye.
It probably is, Ben. It probably is.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm just going to do is place one on the corner, and then I'm just going to fasten that up so that that now creates my lovely base. But we need to decorate my beautiful base now. We've got his embellishment. He's drying away there, so we're going to leave him for a second. And then I'm just going to bring in some pieces that I've done. So I've just used a little bit of craft card here and used an embossing folder on there. Very similar to what I did on the acetate. I used this was from a different collection though, this Ben. Do you know that beautiful? And he's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. This is the doggy and the Christmas, but there's lots of beautiful sentiments on here. And all I've used is the Merry Christmas. The one small stamp from that you can see. Look. I'll use it again with my inks, and all I've done is created myself a little bit of a background paper and done again what we call a heat emboss technique just to create a background. But we've also got some more flowers. So I've already cut some flowers out using that first flower, and I've done them this time in some craft card. But we've also got more flowers, and it's exactly the same way, Ben, where they've got 2 options. You're getting a twofer because you've got your set of stamps that work with the outside die, and again they come all attached, so at first you're not going to lose them. You could keep them like that if you wanted to, which are going to create the most beautiful flower and I say beautiful flowers. Again, I've used some pink, but you could use your papers from your beautiful paper pads. You could use absolutely anything you wanted to, but they've got that ability just by giving them a little release, and it's just a case of just releasing them from the die. Just give it a little twist. And there you go, and you do exactly the same with the other one as well. And you can keep those, all of those you can take out, but then you've got the outside edge that, again, if you see now, fits each one of the stamps. So you've got your twofer. This stamp will fit inside the outside die, but then you've got the die itself that's going to create those beautiful florals. And that's exactly what I've done. And rather than you see me running them through again, I've done loads. I've already styled some up. I've added some little gems to them. I'm going to put a little bit of a mix mash with these. I've built some of them up and added a couple of petals on. But again, you can see this is your extra embellishments. These are the bits that are going to make that difference to your card. So when I'm just going to put this together now, and I'm just going to use that glue again. Let's build it all up. I'm going to add a little bit of texture. One thing I did notice on a lovely Hayley does some tutorials.
Yeah.
And she does lots of lovely sketches. Do you know where you sketch out like different designs of how to put cards together? Well worth having a little head over to their website and their tutorials, because Hayley does some beautiful, beautiful demonstrations really, really well. Yeah. So yeah, definitely head over there, and she'll show you how you can put different cards together, different styles to, you know, to make them pop a little bit and add something, a little bit of dimension, Ben. A little bit of dimension, something a bit different. Which is, as crafters, that's what we like.
That's right, and they are on Facebook as well. If you want to follow them on Facebook, see what they're up to, they've got I think it's just, if you just search for Dreamees, D-R-E-A-M-E-E-S, Dreamees. Yeah, you can follow them on Facebook and see what they're up to there as well. I have a funny feeling this isn't going to be the last time you'll be hearing about the Dreamees here on Crafters TV, because it is a super, super busy show. Look at that, right
No,
there.
it's all ready to go. Absolutely beautiful. Do you know what I was thinking though? Do you know those lovely mount boards, Ben? Wouldn't they look fabulous in one of those mount boards? Absolutely would, and that would look great. But for this particular one, I'm just going to pop it onto the front of my base. Now I'm just going to use a hot glue gun because I want this to stick on pretty quickly. Let's pop that on, and then you can see now. Let me see if I can you get, there we go, there we go. Look, now look, absolutely beautiful. And then I'm just going to add all on now some extra embellishments, because I want to speed it up a little bit. I'm just going to add my hot glue gun to this so that I can get them stuck straight on before you start sliding. Stay put, you little devil. There we go. And then, like I said, you're going to add all your extras, extra embellishments. It just makes a little bit of a difference when you're popping it on. I don't think I've let me little, let me lay him flat, Ben. Let me lay him flat. Let's pop him out flat, because he's having trouble staying up for the time being. There we go. Let's pop him out. And then let's add on those embellishments. So again, you can be using your go-to glue, or you can be using your hot glue gun, but all you're going to do is decorate it up. Ooh, Ben.
Oh, what?
Ooh, Ben, let me get a bit of this green foliage.
Oh yeah, you got your sisal and your, what else is it there? Is it moss? Sisal.
What's it called?
Sisal, isn't it?
A whatty?
Dried sisal and moss.
Thank you very much.
I think that's the sisal's like the white stuff, isn't it? 15 grams of your sisal, 15 grams of your natural moss as well, and 15 grams of your green moss.
That smells amazing as well, can I just tell you? But it's going to look beautiful on your MDF characters too. It's going to look absolutely fabulous.
I'm smelling it now, you said that.
I know, it smells gorgeous. Have you smelt it? It's really lovely. It's got a beautiful smell to it. Absolutely gorgeous smell to it. But it's brilliant for, do you know, if you've got enthusiasts who love the trains as well, do you know those kind of things where you can build up your models? That's, do you know, this is what that reminds me of as well, Ben. It's absolutely fab.
Yeah, exactly right. Yes, you make the people who've got like the attics with like the massive train tracks and all the, you know, the rolling countryside on the tracks. Yeah, it is that, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's just like that.
But it just adds a little finishing touch around, you know, your florals and your flowers. Just gives a real nice finishing touch. Now I'm going to let me just get, there we go. I'm going to add this on. I want to speed this up though, so I'm going to have to let this dry a little bit before I put it together, but you'll get the idea, Ben. But again, just start adding and building up your embellishments around your florals, your flowers. That word you just used, Ben, that I can't remember what you said already. Moss?
Oh, moss and sisal.
Sisal.
I think it is sisal. It's not sizzle, is it?
Sizzle? Sisal?
That's what sausages do.
It's a whatty?
Sisal. Sausages sizzle, don't they? It's dried sisal and moss, isn't it? It's not dried sizzle.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I don't know. Just call it the moss bundle. Moss bundle, you know. Someone will tell us, I'm sure.
I'm sure someone will tell us how we pronounce it, Ben, because we're not doing a very good job at the moment.
If we pronounce it wrong, someone, you don't pronounce it like that.
Now then, when you put it all together, let's see if we can get that up and you can see. And apart from me not finishing it off with little words just going down here, but look how gorgeous when you bring those together and how beautiful and 3D he is. Look at him, you can see him just resting there. But again, look how everything fabulously works together from the papers, whatever style card you want to do, your scrapbooking pictures. Oh wow, beautiful would these look on scrapbooking on pages with your kids at Christmas or your family at Christmas. They would look sensational. They really are so beautiful to work with. Very, very simple to construct. You saw how little minimal effort that took to construct. And I only used metallic pens. Think of what you can be making. Ben, show some of those amazing samples again because they are just beautiful.
I certainly will. Lots of love for the minis as well. Michelle's saying, I've made notepad holders out of the character minis. I made one for my daughter to put on her desk at work and she writes reminders on it. Now I need to make her a holiday board. Half the stock of the A4 embellishments have gone. So remember, you get all of the 7 characters and you'll get 8 of the characters on each sheet. So that gives you 56 of the actual characters for you to use. $32.99 or $48.40 is the price on that if you're watching in the States. Now, for those of you who have seen the Dreamees on the other channel where I used to work, at this point, this is where Carol gets her sound effects out. I didn't, because we've had a sellout. I wonder if the sound effect.
What can we do? We haven't got a bell, have we?
Wait now, just wait. I'm just going to go down there a second. Just chat amongst yourselves. Because Carol brings along. Oh, it's not there anymore.
Is it disappeared, Ben? Has someone pinched it?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. There's a bell out there. There's a bell in bring the bell in. Basically, when there's a sellout or a limited stock, Carol has her sound effects. You see, so you basically know what's coming. We've had a sellout, so. Oh, thank you. Gordon the Gnome is Gnomore. Don't scream and shout, but he's now sold out on his own. So there you go, Carol. So if you want to go, if you want to go for the gnome Gordon, you'll have to go for him within the main bundle. I enjoyed that. That was fun. So. Details on your screen now of the main bundle. Just to quickly remind you of that, okay, so what you have got within the main bundle is 3 different sizes of each character, all right? So you're going to get your small, you're going to get your medium, and you're going to get your large. So obviously you've got our reindeer there in the 3 different sizes, and then you're also going to get all of those other characters as well. So you've got our little penguin there, who I just think is the absolute cutest in small, medium and large. You're then also going to get our snowman, who again is absolutely brilliant. All the different pieces that you can build up to create this lovely snowman in small, medium and large. You've then also got the Gingerbread Man and the Gingerbread Woman in the small, medium and large. Fantastic. And then the only way to get Gordon the Gnome and also his wife, Nora, did we call her? I can't remember. Yeah, Nora the Gnome is to go for this bundle. So you get the man and lady gnome in the bundle as well, in the 3 different sizes. I think that is brilliant. For $79.99, less you 20%, is brilliant. So 21 characters you can make. £64 if you are platinum, or $88. So that works out if you're platinum, about £3 a character, which is just phenomenal value for money. If you want to grab it, as I say, over a quarter of the stock has gone now, last we heard. So $7.99 or $110.99. Let's just quickly show you some other goodies which we haven't touched on too much on the show, which are really, really worthwhile having another look at. Look, we've hardly touched on it, and half the stock has gone. This is the interchangeable Christmas Dine stamp duos. So again, same sort of thing here, that you've got the ability to, it's a twofer, I think that's what Debbie called it earlier, on a twofer. So you can use the dies on their own, should you want to do that. You can use the stamps on their own, should you want to do that. But then you can use the outer cutting portion of the dies to cut out your stamped image as well. So it's just brilliant, and that's the same for all of these. So you've got your Christmas mittens. You've then also got your ice skates as well. Do you skate, Debbie? That's a no. You've also got the tremendous trees as well. Next up, you've got your little Robin. You should do what I do when you go skating and hold the penguin. That's what I do, because they have the penguins that you can push along. You've then also got within this your Christmas stocking again. So don't forget the die and the stamp, and then the outline of the die to cut out the stamp. And you got your Christmas pud as well. Oh, I love Christmas pud. Christmas pud and Christmas cake, yes please. $44.99 or $65.49 if you want to go for that. I love that collection, and you're loving it too. Half of the stock of that has gone. Next up, let me duck down this side. Cool, they've got me doing my exercises today. I tell you what, stretch one side, stretch the other. Bunny Wonderland. So again with this, I'll show you this way round because it's obviously a lot easier to see the images. Bunny Wonderland brings you these really, really cute bunnies and some wonderful, wonderful sort of extras as well. You've got little holly leaves on there. You've got snowflakes of various sort of designs and sizes. Skating in a winter wonderland is one of the beautiful sentiments. Mine would be fallen over in a winter wonderland if it was me. And then you've got fairy lights on baubles and pearls upon bunnies. Aww. Love it. My favourite Christmas things. Just really cute. So you've got all of those beautiful stamps on there, and there they are. If you can turn it around that way, so if you can see, no, it don't really work. Best if you look on there, you can see all of the designs that you get, and those are the sizes of the bunnies that you're going to receive as well. $6.99 or $10.49 for those, over 30% off if you like the little bunnies. Keep going for whatever it is that you like, because things are very, very busy. Few more comments coming in. Shadiah says, thank you for the last demo, Debbie. Sold. Joyce saying that these would make fabulous ornaments, of course, referring to the little minis that we've got. Paula saying, love the flower and die set. They're amazing to use. Lovely cards, Debbie, says Alison. And Kim also saying, I love that TP card, Debbie. And Kim then goes on to say, I had to order the mini MDF characters. We've got the minis, we've got the big ones, we've got the kind of sort of medium ones, the smaller ones available for you as well. Check the web for all of the deals, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu, and get filling your baskets, because we've only got half an hour left. So let's see what our Debbie is up to over the other side of the studio. What are you going to show us next, Debbie?
Oh, I'm going to make this gorgeous. I love these. There's again occasions, there's lots of different ways you can use them. I love the mittens, I love the high skating. Do you know when you asked me about if I've been skating before? I did. But yes. The very last time I did it, I ended up doing, with my cousin Carl, if you remember it really well. No, do you remember the bolero at the end?
Oh yeah, falling over.
That was me and my cousin.
Right.
A little bodily, let's say lumps, whatever I'm going to say then, lumps just sprawled out on the ice. That was the very last time I went on the ice.
Wow.
I don't like the ice. It's not my friend. We don't get on. And even with a penguin, still wouldn't get on. No. But this is what we're going to be making right now. So again, I've used a few little bits in here. We've got the gorgeous cardstock. I've used one of our embossing folders. But the skates are just beautiful. And each one of these stamp sets, very similar to the flowers, where you get the outer part. So you've got, and it comes like this. So you've got the die and you've got two pieces on here. So you've got the two outer parts, which means you can use these with your stamp.
Yes. But
you also have that decorative element as well, which I just adore these. Ailey, these are beautiful. If that's come from your creative mind or yours, Carol, I just think these are absolutely gorgeous. And again, really very, very simple to use. And I'll show you how you use them and pop them together. So I've just taken some double-sided cardstock here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place those on together, tape them down and then run them through. Now you'll see again, Ben, that these fit through small machines. They fit through your manual machines, your
Yep.
electronic machines. I'm looking for my tape. I've put my tape down somewhere. But they're going to fit through any of your machines. And I love that versatility where you've got the die, but then you've also got the stamp. So if you love your colouring, you could take your stamps to these and then just outline die without having to do any fussy cutting. And again, really, really simple and easy to use. So again, let's just run that through first. And then a thin metal die plate combination is, as always, your thin plate combination recommended by whatever machine you're using.
Yes.
Obviously with our Gemini, it's your plastic shim, magnetic shim, and your 2 cutting plates on top and bottom. Okay. So again, when you take this off, you'll see just how gorgeous these are. And they've been designed to work as well. So look at that beautiful, I love that filigree design. Been designed to work on top so you get a full boot feature. Ooh, so I'm going to actually just use though this time because I want to add a little bit of colour behind it without actually doing any colouring in. Okay. So I'm just going to remove the decorative elements.
If you want to grab this collection, by the way, you need to get your skates on.
Oh!
Because, thank you.
Oh, Ben, you crack me up.
Oh, that's right. 60% of the stock is gone of this collection. It's nice to come here and hear people laugh at me jokes which I've told a million times before. Because when I do them at home, I get nothing.
Do you know why? They probably heard them 1,000 times before, Ben. That's what. They'll have heard them 1,000 times before. My wife Laura she just gives me the look as if to say, I've heard that 1,000 times before. Is that your daughter or your missus?
All of them. Well, no, actually, my son seems to enjoy my jokes, and my daughter is now getting them because I would tell a joke and she wouldn't laugh, but she just used to say, "Oh, I don't get it." She never got them, and I'd have to explain the whole thing. And by the time I'd explained it, and she got it, she obviously didn't find it funny anymore. So.
Oh, bless her. Hey, Ben, did you pinch my dotty tape pen earlier? Oh, I found it. I take it back. Now, I'm just going to layer that up. So you can see when you cut it through with solid paper, you're getting that lovely background image. And again, really beautiful on their own. But when you layer them up on top, you create that beautiful where you've got that solid colour behind there. Use your glitter. Oh, won't glitter cardstock behind there look beautiful? Yes. What about cutting these into glitter cardstock? Oh, why didn't I think of that before? I was going for a Christmassy white feel, but...
Glittery skates.
Oh, what about...
I can imagine those were the skates that you had on, Debbie, when you were doing your bolero. I just imagine it.
Behave yourself, you. I was just going to say you could cut it out again and then just fussy cut the bottom with the silver.
Oh, yeah.
To give it a proper silver blade feel. Have we got any silver down here, Ben?
Debbie's
now I've thought about this
Robinson.
afterwards. I'm like, this looks amazing. I'm just having a little root around. Just bear with me a minute, Ben.
Whilst you're down there, I could just read out some comments. Very good show, says Jackie. The products are amazing. And Anne on Facebook says, ooh! I'm sure she didn't say it like that. Sorry, I've got the giggles now. Sounded very panto dame, that, didn't it? She says, ooh! Again!
Ben, behave!
Sorry, I'm just trying to read this out. Anne says, ooh! Stick the little characters to clothespins with magnets on the back. I can't do it, so I've got the giggles now.
What are you like, Ben?
Sorry.
Are you laughing at your own jokes now?
Someone's got who says Laura in the gallery. Right, can I just quickly read Anne's message? You don't come to me. Just watch Debbie. Anne says, stick the little characters to clothespins with magnets on the back and clip things on your fridge door. There you go. Great suggestion,
lovely idea. Whose idea was that?
That was Anne's idea.
And that's a great idea. Love that one as well. That's fabulous idea. Absolutely. Now, Ben, behave.
Sorry.
We've got Carol and Ellie watching today.
I know.
So we've got to show them that we are a very professional.
We are.
Yeah, very professional.
Yep.
We'll have no joviality.
No.
Whatever that word is.
Oh, just a message from the gallery said that Carol is loving our general standards and behaviour today. Oh, what's that? Carol says, Ben, you are amazing. Oh, that's great. So,
well, you
thanks,
are.
Carol. Back at ya. Oh, dear.
Right, so I'm just going to put my little silver blade at the bottom because I quite like that idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with silver blade idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
What?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on.
Yeah,
I just realised I've not used my outer part, so I'm thinking, why is it thinner than the other bit? But I like this idea, so I'm going to run with it.
Yeah, do it.
So it'll look fine. It'll give you that optical illusion of the blade underneath.
That's it.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. That looks good. That looks. I'm so
yes.
glad I put that on now. I'm so glad I added it. But then what we're going to do is we're going to layer that over the top. So I'm going to bring me go-to glue again. Let's get my top off and bring that down.
Okay.
You could put some pads behind it. Some foam pads behind there as well to lift it off. But it gives that illusion of a full boot, and I love that idea. So if I just bring that up a little bit closer, so you can see there now. Look how fabulous that looks.
Yeah.
Just glorious. Then I've realised, Ben, the one that I did earlier, ain't got the silver blade on. Never mind. It'll look fine. It will look fine. But you can get the gist of how these work. And that's for all of those sets. So the same with the mittens. And I've seen lots of fabulous inspiration on the Dreamees Facebook page with those dies, but they all work the same way. So you've got the outer die, you've got the decorative element, and then you've got the stamp, which again means you've got that tool for element. Although when you think about it, you've got a 3-4 because you've got the outside die, you've got the inner die, and then you've got the stamp as well. So again, really fabulous, and so easy to use, and very effective too as well. So let's bring this card together again. I'm using some of the papers from that paper pad, from the Dream Big paper pad. Just glorious, and it's so hard to decide on which side you're going to use. Then look at that beautiful water effect, that lovely, almost looks like it's being coloured with ink underneath. It's just beautiful. Team it up with things like our textured cardstock, with mirror cardstock, any cardstock, and it's going to look really beautiful. And again, head over to that website, to the Facebook page, and check the Dreamees Dreamy Catchers.
Yes.
Their beautiful work. They all do some amazing things with these products.
They do. Just to say, 60% of the Dream Big collection has gone, and we had what was the other thing we had? 70% of the Christmas Interchangeables has gone as well. So we're busy across the board here. Whichever it is that you're going for, then get it now, because this bell will be ringing a lot, I think, after the show, because I think a lot of people are watching, putting stuff in their basket and then sort of waiting to check out. So after the show, there'll be lots more sellouts, but things are sort of 60%, 70%, 50%, all right across the board. We're very busy. Lots of people filling their baskets, loving the Dreamees debut on Crafters TV, and we're having a lot of fun. Carol has just messaged again to say, don't worry about being professional, because neither are we. I think that was the sort of general gist of it. They are very professional, but they like to have a lot of fun, to the Dreamees. They like to have a lot of fun, like we do here. That's it, isn't it? That's the balance, isn't it? We want to show stuff, we want to see all of the demonstrations, but we're also here to have a laugh, aren't we, Debbie?
We are, and that's what it's all about, because that's what crafting is all about. There's enough serious things going off in the world. We don't want that when we're crafting.
No.
We want nice
smiles and
we
fun.
Want fun times.
We do.
We want that mindfulness, and that's what crafting gives you. And when you've got beautiful products like the Dreamy products to work with, you can see just how fabulous they are. Now, I've used one of our embossing folders in the background here, that lovely studded leather. I'm not sure if it's still available, but you can check the website out. What I've done though is I've taken a card, and this is a 7x7 card stock. I've chopped it down at 4 inches, so there's a 4-inch flap and then a 3-inch here. So you can see that you've got that lovely effect where it's like not like your standard card, but like a half-fold card. I've actually matted and layered under the colour, the background there, and just again, this is going to be home to my ice skates there. So again, I'm just going to bring in some glue. I keep mixing between the two glues, but that's what I love about glue. That's exactly what you can do. You can mix it around, and all of these glues are going to work beautifully with your products. So again, I'm just going to pop that on there. It looks red hot now, doesn't it? I'm going to have to put another silver one, or just have them just under there. But I've got myself a bit of twine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm going to pop a bit of twine underneath. So let me just pop that on there.
Loving this card. Love the colours, like you say, they're great, aren't they?
They are
really
fabulous. Do you know the papers are? Honestly, I'm serious. I absolutely love the papers. I shall be definitely purchasing some myself. I shall, because they are beautiful. And then I'm just going to pop this on there too. So let's just give this some of the glue behind as well. Let's pop that behind as though it's dangling there.
When was the last time you skated then, did you say? When you, like years ago, were it?
When I went, what?
How long ago was it when you did the bolero?
Let me think. How old am I now?
I don't know.
Wait, I'm just
40.
Just give me a second. I'm trying to work it out. I was 16.
16.
I was 16, so
about
many,
about 20
many
years
moons
ago.
The little smooth talker. Is that what you said to wife as well, to smooth talk her too?
She doesn't listen though.
Does she not listen?
Not really. Not really.
So let me just pop that on there. But yeah, we had a right laugh. We went with German scouts and guides, if I remember, from Schwäbisch Gmund, which is the twin town of Barnsley.
What's the place called?
Schwäbisch Gmund. It's true. Just honestly, this is a true story.
What's it called again?
Schwäbisch Gmund is the twin town of Barnsley. I promise you now, I kid you not. They're all cracking up in there. It's true.
Schwäbisch Gmund.
Well, perhaps not the way I say it, but we went with Boy Scouts and Girl Guides.
What, and they came over from Schwäbisch Gmund?
They came over from Schwäbisch Gmund, and I took our car with me. We went to Esley Wood at Chapeltown.
Right.
That's where we went. And that's when we did our lovely bolero, because we went as a little school trip. It was a trip organised by the Girl Guides and Scouts.
Were they better skaters than you?
Oh
lot
my
were? Because
gosh,
obviously
they were
over there
fabulous.
they probably have. Well, I don't know why. I think that Germany's.
Oh, they were honestly,
Older,
Ben. They were fabulous.
Wow.
So much better than I were. And me and my cousin, we've never done it since,
No.
and we never will. We never will. We always look back on it fondly.
Yes.
When we get together for family gatherings and things like that. Now then, look, Ben, while I've been talking, added a little floral there, tied my boots together. I'm just going to add on now because I can't.
That's probably why you keep falling over on the ice if you tie your boots together.
Oh dear. These florals, can I just tell you, these florals are beautiful.
Oh.
Absolutely. Keep them flat, shape them up, add your little pearls to them. Honestly, Ben, beautiful. They are my new favourite flowers.
Whoa.
And that says something because I'm telling you, I've got a very large collection of favourites. As you know, Ben.
Yes.
But when you see just how beautifully these all work together, and it's just this added detail all the time. It's just the finishing touches that you're creating. But again, everything works beautifully together. And then I'm just going to finish that off, Ben, with a little sentiment. And again, using it from one of those Christmas stamp sets. And I think this is from that dog one. Do you know the paw one? Is it paw?
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws, yeah, this is the Santa Paws. It's got some beautiful sentiments on there. I wish I'd got time to be able to demonstrate absolutely everything that's on the show.
We need another 2 hours.
I know, we would definitely. That's why we've got to have
Jam-packed.
Carol and Ailey back. But
Yes.
we've got to do it on a craft house. And Carol and Ailey, if you're watching, you've got to insist Debbie with the Y is the one that comes on with you.
Yeah, and Ben with a B.
And Ben with a B, that's it, yes.
Yes.
But there you go. Look how gorgeous
Love
these
it.
all work together. Really, really beautiful. From the papers to those beautiful boots to those gorgeous flowers, the stamps, everything works super beautiful together. And if you've noticed, Ben, what I've been keeping away from, although these are like Christmas, Christmas kind of themed things, I've kept away from all the traditional colours because I think those papers are beautiful. Who needs Christmas colours when you've got papers like this?
Well, this is it. And I tell you what, everyone enjoying the Dreamees products, everyone enjoying Debbie's demos. The colours on the paper pads are awesome, says Paula. This card is beautiful, says Gemma on Facebook. Jackie says, very good show. The products are amazing. And Carol, Dreamees Carol says, stunning card, Debbie. So there you go. Praise from one of the Dreamees themselves there. And Molly on YouTube says, I'm enjoying Ben's belly laugh, lol. It's one of those shows. It's always a laugh when Debbie Robinson's in town, and when you've got joyous products like this to play around with as well, there's always going to be lots of laughs, especially from me. I just want to quickly show you and recap on the Fancy Florets Dine Stamp Duo. So this is where you can achieve these beautiful florals, and like we've been saying, there are two for again. So you've got the beautiful flower die, okay, so you can obviously just cut your cardstock out there, but then you've got the outer die, which then will cut out the beautiful stamps. Of course, you can use those on their own should you want to be able to do that, but beautiful stamps, beautiful dies. Again, more flowers here with the foliage, and again, the stamps to go with. again, use on their own, use the dies on their own or combine together. And then we've got this beautiful set here. Once again, use the die or then use the die and the stamp together or use the stamp on its own. Just gorgeous. 15 stamps, 34 dies, $54.99 or $79.99. 40% of the fancy florets has gone. And just to quickly recap again on the you can hear Debbie's getting ready for another demo over there. You can also just have a quick look at the Christmas interchangeables. Again, same sort of system here in the fact that you can use the stamps on their own, use the dies on their own, or combine and cut your coloured image out or your cardstock out, however you want to do it, with the dies included. 3/4 of the stock of this collection has gone. So you've got your beautiful mittens, you've got your skates there as well. What was it called again? Schwesenbadenhirn.
Schwäbisch Gemund.
That's what I said. You've also got your tremendous Christmas trees as well. 4 dies to go with your 4 stamps. Then you've got your Christmas robin as well. But I suppose it doesn't have to necessarily be a robin. You can use him all year round and make him whatever bird you want him to be. You've then also got your Christmas stocking as well. And then you've got your Christmas pudding as well. $44.99 or $65.49. They're just talking about I can't say it. Schwäbisch Gemund and Barnsley. And how the people of Schwäbisch Gemund feel about being twinned with Barnsley. Love it. Right, what we're doing. Stop having so much fun, Ben, honestly. I just want to quickly remind you of the big characters, the main collection, which you guys are absolutely loving, and I'm not surprised. So just to remind you again, I'll do it in a different order this time. So you're going to get your reindeer, all right? So he is included in this collection. You're also going to get your penguin included in this collection. Here we go. You've also got your snowman. You've got your Mr. and Mrs. Gnome, so Gordon Gnome and Nora Gnome. You've got the reindeers here. So these reindeers are the 3 different sizes because you'll get 3 of each character. So 3 reindeers, 3 snowmen, 3 of the gingerbread lady, 3 of the gingerbread men, and of course, in the 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. So reindeers, gingerbread man, gingerbread woman, gnome, snowman, penguin, and that's it, isn't it? And then just to show you the different sizes, so you're going to get 21 in total. Those are the sizes of the 3. So your small is there. Hello. There's 7-inch. There's your medium, 9-inch, and then you've got your 13-inch as well in all the sizes. All right, so that makes you 21 because you're going to get small, medium and large in each of the sizes. I love them. $79.99. You are loving them too. It's $110.99 if you're shopping with us in the States, or take off to 20% if you're a platinum member. It comes down another 20% lower. And don't forget, Gordon, hello, he's only available within the collection because he's sold out individually. All right, so if you particularly love Gordon the Gnome, you've got what you want. Then he is only available within this collection. Love it. Right, let's just put me set back together again. Oh dear, too much fun. I just also want to show you, just whilst we're waiting for, I think probably what will be Debbie's final demo, because we are cracking along here. 60% of these have gone. So these are the smaller ones, allowing you to be able to pop your MDF embellishments onto your cards as well. So $32.99 or $48.40. What you are going to get are 7 sheets, okay? So the seven different characters, but then you're going to get 8 smaller ones of each of these on the sheet. But as you can see, as Debbie pointed out, I didn't spot this first time round, but you've got a slightly bigger one of the smaller ones on each sheet, and then 6 of the small ones. That makes sense. So you've got, again, your snowmen, you've got your gingerbread man again, so you've got your slightly bigger one and then 6 of the smaller ones. And again, it works exactly the same. You simply pop these out of the MDF sheets and away you go, pop them onto your cards. You know, use them as Christmas tree decorations if you want. Use them, you know, as someone suggested earlier on about having them as sort of like bunting as well. There's your gingerbread lady. Then you've got your 2 different gnomes, again, 2 slightly bigger ones within each of the 8 that you've got. Then you've got your penguin, and then finally, last but by no means least, you have got your reindeer. So that is 56 more characters, if you like, that you can create. That is a lot of crafting right there. And as I say, it's simply a case of popping them out of the sheet, decorating them up how you want, putting them on your cards, putting them on your Christmas tree. You know, someone suggested earlier on as well, putting them onto, like your fridge if you wanted to do it as well. So many uses for them. That's a brilliant, brilliant bundle. $32.99 or $48.40 for that collection. Right, lots of lovely comments coming in. I'll read through those, but we need to get back over to Debbie because we have got 10 minutes left to do another demo.
Oh no, and I got my other demo planned as well. But do you know what? I want to show you, because if someone's just joined us and want to see how easy it is to put these together, I'm going to show you how easy, super, super easy this is to do.
Yes.
Now, Carol and Ailey, I hope you've been enjoying the show. I hope we've done you proud as well today, but I just want to say thank you very much. These products are absolutely second to none. Carol and, well, it's a three-man band. Ailey, obviously, we recognise Ailey from In the Face, but we also recognise Carol too. A three-man band as in Carol and Ailey and
Jimmy.
I believe Jimmy,
yes,
the Mdf Man as well. A company that started in 2010, which has been going really, really well, phenomenally well. They specialise in the most amazing products, MDF being one of them. They've got over 500 plus MDF products now to their range.
Wow.
Honestly, yeah, but they are fabulous. They really are. And from Nottinghamshire as well, would you believe? Ben?
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
again, look how easy that was to pull out. So you've got your base, you've got all your bits here. Now, like what I would say, again, a personal choice. It's entirely up to you how you put these together, whether you colour them in individually first, use your papers, use your texture pastes, use your paints, sparkle paints would look beautiful on here. Anything you want to decorate your MDF up with. What I want to show you is how simply easy these are to use. And this is down to that quality. Still can't get over the fact that Jimmy built that machine from scratch.
I know, amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to use the go-to glue again. So again, just put lots of glue on the back of this. Now this is super strong glue that's going to be perfect for all these MDF projects. You've seen me using it through the shows for paper crafting as well. And it is absolutely brilliant for, I love this gingerbread straight away, just by adding.
Exactly right, you don't have to do anything else. Already smiling.
I mean, it's just, everything about him is fabulous, it really is. I just think these are fabulous. And again, it's all these extra embellishments. So you're going to start to layer up. This is where you get your 3D effect. And again, really, really great fun. Now, again, Ben, you can put them together and then paint them if you want, depending how you are with your dexterity, how you know, if you're good at doing colouring and things like that and painting, absolutely do it afterwards, build it up, let it dry and then paint. If you love MDF for MDF on its own, then put them together and leave them bare.
Yeah.
You know, it's entirely up to you. I personally, though, I would be having all the fun with making these up. So I'm going to add all the extra embellishments. I was just trying to put them on his hands and thinking, there is pockets, Debbie, there is pockets. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see, though, now, look how fabulous these are.
And think how much fun you'll have putting this together as well. But honestly, if you're looking, I said this earlier on, I'll say it again, if you're looking for crafty ways to entertain the kids on the run up to Christmas, as I don't know if your kids are the same, but mine are so excited. Well, all kids aren't on the run up to Christmas. And you've got about that week, haven't you? That week before Christmas when they are just running around, getting so excited. You need to find something for them to do and kind of, you know, keep their minds active. I think if you get them sat down with you building these characters, they'd have a whale of a time, wouldn't they? And they're kid-friendly as well.
Absolutely, they really are. Do you know what? I think I might add that to his... I'm
yeah.
going to change him up. I'm going to add his little nose.
Yeah.
I'm going to add an extra one onto his nose there. But it really is for his bow. But I just
what?
think it's his bow bit.
Oh, his
Look,
bow.
it's his bow bit. There you go. Look, you pop it on his bow. Actually, it could be for his nose if you wanted to. I was just playing there. But look how easy that was to put together. You're going to let it dry, and hopefully it's took it into place. But then you're going to pop it into its stand. And there you go. Oops, he's slid. His pockets have slid. Let's pop him back up. But that's just because my glue ain't dry yet. Once the glue is dry,
obviously.
You've got to let it dry, yeah. I'm trying to do this for purposes of live TV, which is never the best when you've got when you've got hot lights in here as well. But can you see how easy was that to put together?
Super easy.
Super easy. Really, really easy. Fantastic quality. Stud free, mounted free. There's nothing, you know, it's not going to fall down or anything like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. You're going to do the decoration. Don't forget there's lots of, what did you call that stuff at beginning?
What stuff?
That moss and that other one.
Sisal and moss.
That word.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to use those to decorate.
You know where we got the sisal from?
What's
Schwäbisch
Schwäbisch Gemund.
That's what I said.
Schwäbisch Gemund. But how easy was that to put together, Ben?
Super simple. Even
easy.
this fool could have done it.
Super simple. Shall we show a few more samples
please.
where they are
Please.
being decorated up? Let me bring in these, what I've got here.
All right.
Just so you can see. And a little nod. I made this one. I made it with Crafter's Companion in mind.
Yeah.
I wonder why. With my purple, I used my sparkle mediums. I used my metallic pens. I've used some of that beautiful Schweezel. What did you call it again?
Schwäbisch.
That's the one. I can't remember what
Is
it's
it
called
Sisal?
now. So sorry.
Or moss?
But even on the base, I used the moss.
Yep.
There you go, you can see, absolutely fabulous. And when you look at the difference that it makes when you add all those together, obviously, Ben, you're going to be the own creator. Look how different this one looks. This is one that the guys at Dreamees have done. Look how fabulous he looks when he is in just with, with papers, chopping up papers, popping paint on there, adding your pens round for that detail, keeping it a nice plain base white, absolutely fabulous. And then your snowman, look at your snowman when you take your textured paint to it and things like that. Your fake snow again on the bottom, your fake snow on his details, add your stamps on there because that's what you can do. You can heat emboss as well. So that's got an heat emboss embellishment, but really fabulous. Ben, show your gorgeous football lady gnome.
Oh yes.
Show her.
What are we talking about then? Yes, my my football gnome. Here she is.
Isn't she just beautiful? I love her.
I've taken her out of her stand. There she is. Yeah, look at that. It is like a little football shirt. Southampton, I think that is, isn't it? Potentially, or Sunderland.
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United. You could have as well. Exeter City as well. My local football team.
Is Barnsley red and white?
Barnsley are red, aren't they?
Are we red and white?
Are they red
as well?
and white
I can't
stripes?
remember.
I think they're just solid red. But yeah, look at that, brilliant. And I love the fact, this is the point, you can decorate them how you want to decorate them, but I love the fact that this little gnome here has got the little plaited pigtails in there, which is so cute. And you'll have loads of stuff in your crafty stash as well that you can decorate your beautiful characters with. And again, just to show you, penguins and reindeers and snowmen. We're just going to go back over to Debbie in a sec, but I just want to read some of these lovely comments coming through because there's been so many. I love the interchangeable dies and stamps, says Lynn. This show is so much fun, says Mary Pat 1000. Thank you for all the belly laughs. Doris on YouTube says, I can't wait to receive the MDF characters. I have so many ideas for them. Sally says, CCTV should come with a health warning. My sides are aching. I've been laughing so much. Doris says, could use the mini characters on the tree. Stephanie says, these look really cute. Entirely new to me. Well, don't miss out on them. You've both done the Dreamees proud, Debbie and Ben, says Paula. And Carol on Facebook again from the Dreamees says, oh, you're so nice, all of you. We've really enjoyed the show. You have done us proud. Let's quickly go back over to Debbie. We've got about 2 minutes left just to look at some more finished samples, actually.
Yeah, I didn't want to finish the show without showing some of these amazing samples that Hayley and the team have done because they're absolutely beautiful. Can I just tell you, the quality of these products, when you get them home, you're going to see just how fabulous they are. It's been an absolute dream, pardon the pun, but a dream to work with these Dreamy products. These are absolutely fabulous. Look how gorgeous these products are. When you see how they work, from the stamps, from the Dream Big stamp set there with your water reactive inks in the background, your pixie powders, your texture paste, things like this. Again, really beautiful. That's those flowers cut out. Keeping it very simple. Something really beautiful like that, dragging it out with some watercolour. And then again, adding your embellishments, adding things like this. Let's not forget about those embellishments though. Look how gorgeous they look when you put them onto your cards. They're absolutely beautiful. One of my personal favourites is this gorgeous, gorgeous one here. Absolutely beautiful. These are a dream to work with. It has been an absolute honour. Ailey, Carol, I've really, really enjoyed working with all of your products. They are literally some of my favourites. Those papers, the stamps, the flowers. the MDF that I was always wary of using, MDF, but I'm telling you, the quality that you guys do at Dreamees are second to none. They've been a dream to work with, absolutely privileged to work with them. It's been a refreshing change working with something different as well. I have had a blast, and I'm so pleased that everybody's had a chance to see just how fantastic this company's products are. A real pleasure, it really has been.
Well, there you go, praise indeed from our very own Debbie, and so many lovely comments coming in on the show as well. Nikki on Facebook says, I was so engrossed watching Debbie and Ben, I forgot to comment. Well done CC, and well done Dreamees too. Dieta on YouTube says, thanks Ben and Debbie, such a great show, enjoyed it. And Denise says, thank you for a fabulous show. Hopefully over the course of the last 2 hours, if you're brand new to the Dreamees, you've now got a realisation as to why we got so excited and why we love them so much, because the products they bring to the table are phenomenal. And again, you look at these MDF characters and, you know, from the outset you might think, oh, these are so impossible to put together. But when you see the quality, you love it. And when you see how easy it is to work with these as well, you love it. And that's why the Dreamees are so popular. That's why they've got the Dreamy catchers who, you know, follow them everywhere they go. And that's why I've no doubt we'll be seeing the Dreamees again here on Crafters TV. Like we said, potentially, we'll have to see. Good to get the Dreamees on a craft house, wouldn't it? But we'll see whether that happens. Hopefully it will in the very near future. But a big thank you to Carol, Haley and Jimmy the Dreamees. Big thank you to you guys for watching. And also to our Debbie as well, who's been phenomenal. When are you back?
Oh, you've got me for a while, Ben. I'm heading down to Peterborough. I've got a day at Create and Craft tomorrow, but then I'm hot-footing it back up. You've got me Friday, you've got me Saturday, you've got me Sunday as well. So I'm back very soon. I can't wait.
There we go, looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you to the guys in the gallery who've been on form today. Love their company, and a big thank you to you as well. I'll be back with you tomorrow. It's a double Ben and Craig day tomorrow, so very much looking forward to that. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and for now, bye-bye.